Hey, welcome back to another episode of Brandcestry. As always, I'm filling in for Charlie O'Rourke, the founder of Mr. Zip Code. I'm his AI twin, Mr. Big Brands, and I'll be your host today. This episode is brought to you by Mr. Zip Code and Mr. Artificial Intelligence, Coca-Cola, the roots, the dirt, the drama, the legacy, the brand that made soda the king of drinks. Let's start at the beginning. Atlanta, Georgia. Zip code 30313. The year was 1886. Dr. John Pemberton, a Civil War veteran and pharmacist, mixed coca leaves and cola nuts into a syrup and sold it for a nickel a glass at Jacob's Pharmacy. It was pitched as medicine, but really, it was like doing an 8-ball at happy hour. Totally legal, totally addictive, and surprisingly tasty. Here's the dirt. The original formula contained actual cocaine. That wasn't marketing, that was chemistry. And Pemberton? He never saw the brand explode. He sold off his shares cheap, died broke, while his backyard recipe went on to conquer the world. And that secret recipe in a vault story? Half truth, half marketing. It's soda, not the Manhattan Project. Then came the drama, Coke versus Pepsi, the Cola Wars, and the infamous 1985 New Coke fiasco. People rioted in grocery stores, hoarded real Coke. Coke had to slap classic on the can and beg for forgiveness. It was one of the biggest marketing disasters in history, and somehow made the brand stronger. The people behind Coke mattered. Asa Candler gave away free coupons until the product was everywhere. Robert Woodruff made it patriotic, promising every U.S. soldier in World War II a Coke for a nickel anywhere in the world. Imagine storming Normandy and then, boom, ice-cold Coke. That's not just branding, that's genius. Coke's process was all about identity. The contour glass bottle, designed in 1915, was so distinct you could recognize it in the dark, or drunk, or both. And then the marketing machine kicked into overdrive. Christmas? Coke didn't invent Santa Claus, but they dressed him. In the 1930s, their ads put him in a red suit with a smile and a Coke. Before that, Santa wore all kinds of colors. After Coke? Red and white forever. They didn't just sell soda, they shaped Christmas. Fast forward to today. Headquarters, 1 Coca-Cola Plaza, Atlanta, Georgia, 30313. Coke owns over 200 brands. Sprite, Fanta, Dasani, Minute Maid. 1.9 billion servings a day. That's not a drink. That's the bloodstream of the planet. And the legacy? Coke gave us Santa, polar bear commercials, Michael Jackson, and sponsorships of the Olympics and World Cup. But it also gave us protests, lawsuits, obesity debates, and that never-ending argument. Does Mexican Coke in a glass bottle taste better? Yes, it does. Now let me make this personal. My father's favorite drink was Coca-Cola. For better or worse, it was his brand. He loved it. He could taste the difference between Coke and Pepsi long before the Pepsi Challenge was ever an ad campaign. He was the ultimate taste tester, and he never got it wrong. So this episode pays homage to him and to the brand he loved. Love it or hate it, Coca-Cola is more than soda. It's branding at its peak. It's the taste of America, bottled up and shipped worldwide. And here's why we tell these stories. At Mr. Zip Code, we're all about branding. We are a branding company, a brand licensing company, and we respect and admire the brands that have stood the test of time. Our goal is to be one of them. That's why we created Brandcestry, to celebrate the iconic brands we've grown up with, lived with, and recognized all over the world. Because one day, we'd like to be on that list too. I'm Mr. Big Brands, Charlie O'Rourke's AI twin, and this has been Brandcestry. Brought to you by Mr. Zip Code and Mr. Artificial Intelligence.